the Tulsa, and we're going to start painting. And if you look real close, well, my phone ain't the best here, but the ship is actually a light gray. And I thought at first it was standard Navy haze gray, like most of their ships are painted. But these newer ships are painted a light gray, so I got to go find a light gray that's pretty close to it, and try to get the hull color on. But anyway, so we got to find the light gray. According to the instruction sheet here, it even mentions a light gray, and it's got the black hull, and I'm gonna call it a darker gray for the landing pad. But anyway, I got to find the gray that's close enough, because if I have to do more, at least I know what to do. So I took Vallejo's Mecha Black here, which I don't know why they have. Well, I do know why they have the Mecha range, for robot science fiction, stuff like that. But the same Vallejo stuff as the what you normally buy. So I went ahead and painted the whole thing flat black, which I need to go one more coat on. And I'm a type of painter, I like to paint one light coat and then wait, come back, and then put another coat. That way you don't have any runs, or makes it all uniform. But I think I got everywhere. Probably not, but we'll have to look at it and see. So it needs one more coat, and then we'll let it sit for a couple days, and then I'm going to go in and mask off the waterline for the black. And then since it's flat black, it's no big deal. Once you get it all masked off and everything painted, you can go back in and spray everything with a gloss, semi-gloss, and get the flat black into a shine. So that is where I am on the Tulsa. So we're all in black, which every time I paint a model all black, I think of the Metallica song, Blackened, and that runs through my head while you're airbrushing. But anyway, Tulsa did get its first deal of paint. Flight deck. What I've done so far, and I don't know if you can see it, I took electrical tape and basically made a detail strip all the way down. And then once I get ready to paint, I'm going to paint this, I'm going to say a silver color. That's what they look like on the carrier. And once I get the planes mounted, and I'm going to take pinstripe tape, which is over there, and I want to make the trench where the catapult is, so it'll look like it's recessed, but because of the black tape, plus you're going to see it up in the ceiling. So, and let's see if I can get over here. If you look here, I started doing the blast door on here, and it's just a pretty thick piece of styrene. It's ribbed, if you can see it. It's not totally accurate, it's more lined out, but it works out good on the tile here. So what I've done is I cut out some tube, and I'm going to cut out some more telescoping tube, put in like so, and then we'll take Mr. Flight Deck, and it'll be like that. So you'll have, if you can see it, you'll have Mr. Plane taking off with the blast door behind it, and we'll have one somewhere like that. Now I know it's real close, but we just want the flavor of the flight deck. So I've been doing that, and it's not going to be totally exact, but it gets the point across that the blast door is up. The F-18s, I had a little bit of, I was painting something else earlier, and I needed to block in the color of the cockpit, which is basically a dark gray, and I went ahead and sprayed that real quick. So this is pretty much done. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of dry brushing, maybe a couple washes for the cockpit tub, and then I'm going to paint the pilot, which green flight suit, and then whatever color helmet I'm going to paint on there. But anyway, that's the what I'm going to do next on the pilots and the cockpit. Try to get them painted so I can show those, because once I get them painted, I want to get the canopy on, get that glued down, and then get the canopy masked, and then I can go to town on painting, which I'm I'm going to do the same thing like I did the Tulsa here, is spray them all black, and then we're going to go back in, because I've been noticing, especially a lot of the F-14, F-15, well, I don't know, I know a lot of the a lot of people building the F-14, they're taking they're taking basically a mask and doing a mottled look on the planes, and I wanted to try that too. So anyway, we'll work on that once we start painting. But anyway, we'll just see what happens. Anyway, that's what I got going on today. The Tulsa, going in stealth mode, and we are trying to get the cockpits painted on the F-18s and working a little bit on the flight decks. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.